first offering on its way. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike one.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
I don't know. I might just start a new one.
0-1, here
it comes. I like
this
team a lot with Kinsler.
Behind 0-2 now.
I know.
Here it comes on 0-2. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes.
Yeah, I'll use Stubbs if I need budget. I don't care.
The 0-2 once more. And right into the shift. To his left, Duffy.
I wish
Throw
we
to
got
first in plenty of time, and the side is retired.
I'd be playing right now.
Here's C.J. Cron now. He drove in one of his team's 2 runs in yesterday's game. Popped him up. Abreu moving to his left. And he brings it in on the warning track.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And let's focus our attention on first baseman Jose Abreu. We know the bat plays, the ability to drive the ball out opposite field, no problem.
I'll be right back. Yo. Kid is being a jerk, but he's sleeping out. He's leaving right now.
But I don't think people realize how soft this guy's hands are at first base, constantly bailing his other infielders out.
Set to get his day started, Matt Duffy. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. In there, 0-1. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
I know the umpire balled that one right there, but it was close enough. He's going to try and establish that pitch in. As an offensive player, you've got to build that rapport with the umpire. He can't give him anything off the inside half of the plate.
Unless sign him. I hope he signs. I'll pay him.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count.
Well, what about Bogarts and Benintendi? Yeah, but Bradley's coming up. We don't really have no one. Yeah. Been 25 a year for 10 years or 15 years, whatever.
To really force hitters to expand their zone and protect, and when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Lays off 1-0. 1-1 to count. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
Yeah. I don't like Bryce Hoffman.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And that gets him on the mound. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier is ready for his first at-bat of his early season contest. 0-1 the count.
Not gonna get anyone out.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. And it's a ball.
Told you shut the oven off. You didn't, so it burned my shit.
Yo.
2 strikes to Kiermaier now. Robertson leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. The next 1-2 pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 left for Tampa. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
I'm going to trade to Florida you can get something going. Get an outfielder and put Mookie at second.
So stepping in, Mookie Betts. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Kiermaier coming on. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. So digging in now, Rafael Devers. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Back up the middle. Way to get dirty. He gathers the throw in time. At the plate, number 1. He's hit the ground running right out of spring training. Entering this one with a batting average over 300. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right now.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
have to wait 3 weeks. Probably missing spring training on purpose.
Into the box, number 19. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. Third inning, no score to this point. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
They are giving him 3.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
80? Was that his second offense?
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
That's why Manny retired.
Taken, called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate. 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. No balls and 1 strike. Comes set and the 0-1. And there's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
He might be on PEDs.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
I might move him and get him at center fielder. I don't know.
First delivery to him on the way.
Right fielder
and it's fouled away.
Center.
Benintendi aboard here at first with nobody out.
This one all in there.
Ready with the 0-2. Bullet
They
back
lost
up the middle.
Smith, right?
Kiermaier is there, and he has it for the first out. The relay throw on to first, and they get the double play. Standing in, Christian Vasquez. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. He's set, and the pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 hit in the inning. And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to look. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12 to 10 and 9 to 8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Breaking ball taken on the inside corner.
Is that the guy that kicked the catcher or the umpire or something?
Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next one.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Joey Wendell becomes the first out of the inning.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
By default, Del Conley? Not Del Conley. Let me see. Matt Bonds. Get the fuck out of here. Here's the middle reliever.
Into the box now, Tommy Pham. A
I would put
swinging bunt to the
Thornburg
mound.
over that.
And there's out number 2.
I mean, they can get around that.
So with 2 gone here in the
Sale
4th, let's
and
check out our
Price
pitch speed
Porcello
comparison
deep.
for the 2 starters. And boy, which of those 2 numbers
They
leap
need
out at you
Stephen
there?
Wright.
How about the 100? My goodness. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Well,
This ball will be chopped.
we ain't
foul.
repeating.
The windup and the 0-1.
Yankees are gonna win it this year, I think.
Fastball that just misses inside.
Yankees. Yankees are gonna win it this year.
Now the pitch.
If the Red Sox don't,
Slap
the Yankees
hard the
will.
opposite way.
The wins
That gets
come out
down
of the
and
East.
the inning continues.
Outside of home runs,
Maybe
nothing fires
Atlanta.
me up more than watching a good baseball player
That might
drive
be
the ball in the
Atlanta.
opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say
Yeah, but they're
inside half of
getting
the
older.
baseball, imagine the ball
Verlander's gonna
coming to a
break down.
complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve
What's
the
his
inside
face?
half of
The
the
second
baseball with
baseman's
power.
gonna break his leg.
Swinging a ball in line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul.
How did they get that guy and we
Hit
didn't?
down the third base line. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
We could have put him at utility, third and
He stays
short.
alive, still 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he can put the ball in the gap somewhere.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over.
Dodgers
Rays
and
strand
Boston.
just the 1. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score.
Tampa.
Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian with you as former AL MVP Dustin Pedroia settles in to get the inning started.
Cardinals. They just signed him to an extension too. They must have had that agreed with before they even traded for him.
First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch is popped up. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Digging in, Xander Bogaerts. So far, 0 for
Sometimes
1
they
with a
let you.
flyout. From the stretch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
I like the Cubs.
The 0-1.
Chicago Red Sox.
Started that swing a bit too early.
Yeah, Johnny Lester, my boy. I'm pissed we lost him.
And now a pitch
Should've
on the
never
way.
lost Lester.
And this is fouled at the plate. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4.
I don't like Bryce Harper.
Hit out towards second. And that'll get on through into center, and
Well,
he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he
Yeah, I
wants
thought the
double
Mets.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits,
Yeah,
so
that would've been
9
cool
games
5
is
years
nothing
ago.
to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard liner towards short. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
I mean, every end is
Digging in,
definitely
Mookie
seen better
Betts.
days.
Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. Throw to second for the force out, and the side. Next will be the designated hitter, Daniel Robertson. Start off the fifth in this one.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Behind 0-2 now.
That was the goal.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
How much
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch out, one away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far.
I'll sign him for like 15 a year, not 30 something.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Well, his ego probably wouldn't take that.
And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Stepping in now, number 1. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Last half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now.
First baseman Jose Abreu.
First offering on its way. Lifted in the air out to left. Waiting on it is Smith. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting,
Rafael Devers the next to bat. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Oh, this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Standing in, Andrew Benintendi. He singled his last time up. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard to third. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Hey, nice effort by the third baseman right there to slide and try and knock that down. That ball was hit too good in the perfect spot.
Bradley Jr.
Ready now, Jackie Bradley Jr. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. The 0-2 delivery. He pulls this one into right. And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double. And maybe a tough break, as that'll freeze the runner at third with 2 gone.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
In now, Christian Vasquez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Push to the right side. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, it's been tough to score in this one so far through the 5th inning, but that RBI base hit right there is a nice breakthrough.
Yeah, it's been a great pitcher's duel up until this point. They've been executing on the bump without question, but that RBI knock right there might set the tone for the later innings.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and that's the third out. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, number 19. They'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Behind 0-2 now. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher. Soft liner towards center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
Man, he got the front foot down right there, kept the front shoulder up, and was able to stay inside that ball for a soft liner in the center field.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
How about it? Second baseman, Joey Wendell.
Stepping in, Joey Wendell. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. He's set. Here it comes. And now a double play ball perhaps for Pedroia. There's one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Stepping up to the plate, Tommy Pham. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Benintendi is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. The Red Sox are out in front, 1-0. Stepping into the box, Xander Bogaerts. First offering on its way. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Here's J.D. Martinez. High in the air down the right field line. Pham moves over. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. The relay, and he is in there. Digging in, Mookie Betts 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. Home onto the grass. He gets there as the runner breaks for home. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily.
The first baseman, number 79, Jose.
Now at the plate, Jose Abreu. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. So that knock keeps the bottom of the 6th inning hot.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. It's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Standing in now, Rafael Devers. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Waiting on it is Smith. And that ends the inning. A run on. Here's C.J. Cron now. He'll start the 7th. And Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. Another 0-2 home. Fouled away. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
The 2-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Yeah, he's their backup.
Into the box now, Matt Duffy. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Bradley is there, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
He's been coming out in the news, flipping out.
How about it?
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Daniel Robertson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Week 17. Hopefully I don't play them in the playoffs. I'm scared of Brady.
And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-1 is taken for ball
Dak
2.
Prescott holds under pressure too, I noticed.
Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? And this will get to the wall out near the 310 sign. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Here's the 4th hit of the game, and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
Fly ball to straightaway left. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that. Vidal Nuno gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Lifetime numbers against Vidal Nuno. Small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Unless I bring this one over, which I might.
Liner toward right center. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th.
Well, these days don't happen often. You better dig yourself when you get 3 knocks in a big league way to go.
It's hard to have 3 hits in one day, but boy, this guy's off to a great start in this.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Here comes the 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Now batting. Catcher.
Digging in once again, Christian Vasquez. Single homer run in his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. This is flared out towards second. And this will be put away easily for the out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Dustin Pedroia. Lifetime numbers against Vidal Nuno. He's 1-for-4. Popped him up.
Oh, that's it.
And that'll drop into no man's land out there for a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
First delivery to him on the way. Swinging a soft liner, and this is taken for the out.
Let's see how bad it is.
Stepping up now, number 1. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Joe Kelly's been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a boop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Now the 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. Ready on 1 and 2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Yeah, I got it.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3 and 2. Number 19 waits on deck. Another full count pitch home. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Joe Kelly, I'm gonna miss you, boy.
Ready once again, number 19. A hit in 2 tries so far. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer, needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
And there's the first strike, 2 and 1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. It's been a low-scoring affair. 3-0 our score as we show you the numbers for our 2 starters to this point in the contest. Malik Smith the next to hit. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it 1 bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen. 1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Waiting on it is Benintendi. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Diego Castillo is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Ready for another shot now, J.D. Martinez. He flew out in his last at-bat. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Skied into straightaway right. Pham is over. And that's the first out of the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mookie Betts, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Fouled off.
I don't want that.
The windup and the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Yeah, I hope they won't make you open that first.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. Last time through was a base hit. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage. And he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the and that'll bring up Joey Wendell. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Well, it isn't exactly earth-shattering, but when you struggle like they have at the plate all day, you take any extra base hit that you can get. If they can string together a few at-bats like that, they're going to get right back into this thing.
0-1 the count. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard on the ground at first. Now another 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Stepping into the box, C.J. Cron. And he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run behind him in the on-deck circle. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
The 1-1 home. Strike 2 swinging. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Benintendi. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. So striding forward now, Matt Duffy. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. A 1-0 delivery. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Wendell stands at second with 2 gone. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score. First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And in previous meetings with Craig Kimbrell, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. 2 out here and a runner at second. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. So 1-1. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible time run to the plate but could not cash in.
Yeah, he does surrender 1 run. So it wasn't a flawless performance. But in this game, you don't have to be perfect. You just have to be good enough to win. And he was.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. Both Sox used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Nate Eovaldi earns the win, his second. Yonny Chirinos pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Craig Kimbrell records the save, his 4th of the season. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
Eovaldi's pitching better than Sale, him and Price.
The final run score for the afternoon's ball for the victorious Boston Red Sox. 3 runs on 9 hits. No errors.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. CPS is pretty damn good. Yeah, I gotta play the Yankees next. Shit. What is this?
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. Starting in the AL East, Marcus Stroman got the win, throwing 8 innings, allowing 1 earned run, as the Blue Jays claimed the win over the Orioles, 5-1. The Rays got 12 hits in this one, as they got the extra innings win over the White Sox, 2-1. The Indians combined for a 4-hitter as they cruised to the win against the Tigers, 9-2. Salvador Perez cracked 2 home runs in the game as Kansas City disposed of the Mariners 4-3. The Houston Astros allowed only 5 hits in the game as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 3-0. The win was their 7th in a row. The Rangers defeated the visiting Angels 4-3. Jose Urena collected his first ever W at the big league level, leading Miami past the Mets 1-0. Jeremy Hellickson got his first career win, helping the Nats down the Braves 7-1. The Cincinnati Reds allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 3-1. The Cubs grabbed 13 hits in the game as they sank the visiting Buccos 9-4. The Milwaukee Brewers combined to allow only 4 hits as they beat the Cardinals on the road 3-1. The Padres picked up 14 hits in total as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 10-1. The Giants launched 3 home runs as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 6-4. As always, thanks for tuning in. That's all we've got this morning. Enjoy the games later today, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Wow, Astros 10-1. I'm already 5-4. I'm in a hole already. Ooh, Pedroia is up to 89. I should trade him. Gleyber Torres. Dude, I don't think the Yankees gonna be able to afford Judge and Stanton. Yeah, but it's not like that no more. Yeah, me either. Yeah, I thought about doing that. Yeah, I know. I did. Yeah. Probably doing The Witcher. Yeah. Oh, I got Porcello going against Servino. I want to play that again. Tomorrow night.
From the oldest stadium in baseball, Fenway Park, MLB Network is on the air. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Rick Porcello gets the call for Game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy pitched well in his last one, getting through 7 innings in his last start. We'll see if he can turn in another quality start and pick up the win in this one also.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Second baseman, number 25.
First offering on its way. First of 3 is underway on this Tuesday night as the opening pitch is taken for ball 1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I think the keys to winning today's game, let's focus on the offense. They have to hunt the fastball. They cannot miss it. You can't allow yourself to get deep in the count and have to deal with off-speed stuff exploding out of the zone. You get 1-0, 2-0, 3-1, what I like to refer to as count leverage. You have to find a way to move traffic with the heater.
There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Aaron Judge has in store. He's in that rarefied air. Over 50 home runs last year. That's just...
Alright, probably before that. Later.
Crazy power. He can take the ball the other way. He can pull home runs. The ballparks can't contain him. When you're hitting 50 dingers, you're doing something very special.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing. Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He's off to a good start at the plate. The average coming in just under 300. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
0-2.
And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Gary Sanchez. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Behind 0-2 now. Echeverria at second. Judge on at first with 2 down. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on MLB Network. Luis Severino, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
You know, Matt, this guy pitched awfully well in his last one. A no decision, even though he pitched 8 complete innings. If the offense can score him some runs in this one, he has a pretty good chance to pick up the victory.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
Here's the first pitch to him. Right over the middle, knee high. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today. I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate and you do your best to cover away.
Hit back up the middle. Gregorius has it, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, one thing's for sure, they love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. He had over 100 RBIs last year. That's the goal of every big hitter. If I can drive in 100, that means I had a good year, and I would say he had a pretty good year.
Into the box now, Jose Abreu, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And now a diving effort, but this is off the center fielder's glove.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters. 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hit.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, maybe we have something brewing right here. That has to be the case. When you're facing an elite level A starter, numero uno, you have to find a way to get to him. Any chance you get, maybe this is their opportunity early.
Here's Mookie Betts. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's totaled 4 hits in 17 at-bats. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a slider. Swung out. And missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Long throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Hey, D-Roll, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1.
Hey, he finds himself in a tough situation early, and he's going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it. But if he does, it'll build confidence, and he starts rolling as the later innings start happening.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Popped him up. Stanton coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in, and that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now. And it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him. So coming to the plate, Xander Bogaerts. And the Red Sox with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run will score from second as now it's a 3-0 game.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, a lot of the top pitchers, if you're going to get to them, you want to get to them early. This is a big lead, 3-0 early against a very good pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, they have to feel good about this one, Dan. Going to have to find a way to slowly tack on runs. But if you would have told this offense they'd have 3 early, they would have took it.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. Lifted down the line in left. Stanton on the run. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they pick up 3 runs on 5 hits. Here's Didi Gregorius. He went 2 for 4 to close out Sunday's series finale.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Now the 1-1 pitch is in there. For the second strike. The 1-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 1-2 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Should be no trouble for Bradley, and there's out number 1. Here's Neil Walker, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 1 out, nobody on. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more opt to.
High and deep to straightaway right. Betts looking up. And that is into the visitors' bullpen, a home run. Into the box, Aaron Hicks, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. In his career against Porcello, he's totaled 4 hits in 24 at-bats. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Bogarts into shallow left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting ninth, third baseman, Luke Voigt.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Luke Voigt. He was 1 for 3 in the ballgame back on Sunday. And that misses, ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Chasing after it is Bradley, and the inning is over. The Yankees answer right back on the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Yankees 1. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
1 ball, no strikes.
Swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Torres picks it up, and there's 1 down now.
Batting ninth, catcher.
Coming to the plate now, Christian Vasquez. Previous history with Luis Severino. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Line toward the gap in left center, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. Sliced hard on the ground. Torres has it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Gleyber Torres. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. There's Porcello back at it now as he gets ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the run is Benintendi. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Striding in, Adeiny Echeverria. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw on to first, and Porcello's looking good here. 2 away. Into the box now, Aaron Judge. His first plate appearance resulted in an intentional walk. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty. Power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. The score holds. It's 3-1. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Jose Abreu is ready to start out the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike one. Hit hard towards center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So an inning-opening single kicks off their half of the third.
A lot of smiles to go around on the offensive side. First time through the order. That's already their 6th hit today as a team.
Striding forward now is the DH, J.D. Martinez. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat. Now this is on the ground at first. We'll see if they can get two. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Well, it's really hard to complain about this one because that's one of the hardest double plays to turn. The first baseman has to deal with the runner headed to second, and he sometimes shields you from throwing where you want to make the throw. They should have made it, but that's a tough play all the way around.
Next up for the Red Sox, Mookie Betts. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball that just misses, ball one.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Good lead off the second there. Now the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Stanton has a read on it. 2 gone.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander.
Digging in now, Xander Bogaerts. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First pitch on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hicks is under it, and that retires the side. Boston strands a couple. Giancarlo Stanton now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Count now, a ball and a strike. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Weak grounder back to the mound. And there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Didi Gregorius. He flew out in his last at-bat. Porcello's ready. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Gregorius is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0. You'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rafael Devers. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Two 2-0.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those two pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind at the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Just a tick behind for a strike. Line drive to center field. Hicks patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Striding in for Boston, Jackie Bradley Jr. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 0-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Stepping in, Christian Vasquez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. They keep the line moving, and Dustin Pedroia will have a chance.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Stepping in now, Dustin Pedroia. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the end. Here's Neil Walker, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Counts even at 1-1 to Walker.
Playing 11.
And it's 1-2.
Playing 12.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there.
1 strike.
Three to 1 our score as we play inning number 5. Shoots this one over to first. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a one-out single.
Hey, D-Row, that's a one-out single right there. Hey, the pitcher hasn't pitched out of the stretch in a while. He's been pretty sharp so far in this one.
Yeah, and hopefully that runner right there can get his attention a little bit more diverted on first base, and then he leaves a cookie over the middle of the plate.
And, Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
A ball and no strikes.
1 ball, no strikes.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Abreu has a play, and that's the 3rd out. The Yanks leave 1. They still trail it here 3-1. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Abreu.
First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded to short. Taken in by Gregorius. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now back.
For the plate now is the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge calls for it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Up next for the Red Sox. Right.
Here's Mookie Betts. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch on its way. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Either he missed the take sign or they're just not thinking as a team. The first 2 guys out on 1 pitch, so it could have been a 3-pitch inning if he would have made it out right there.
Behind 0-2 now. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire. Here's Echeverria now. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Here's big Aaron Judge. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Drilled to the right side. He'll shuffle it on over to Porcello covering for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Next for New York, Giancarlo Stanton. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 1 run on 3 hits and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the pitch. Here's a line shot that's going to get over the head of Gregorius and on into left center for a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Ready for another chance? Xander Bogaerts. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. the stretch. Here's the pitch. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Only played at first, so the sacrifice works that time.
Now batting, third baseman,
Rafael Devers the next to bat. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here comes the first pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
You know, you love a guy who attacks the zone, but sometimes I think you could throw too many strikes. That could be the case right here. This offense is going to the plate, just pulling the trigger on everything.
A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
I wouldn't be surprised if he used his aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. Another 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. At the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Working to keep them in the game here. Hot shot down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Line drive to left. This is right to him in left as he hardly has to. Digging in to try it again, Gary Sanchez. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's Didi Gregorius. No hits to this point. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in inning on a ground out. Now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Settling in now, Neil Walker. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. 92 splits the plate, and it's strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And another foul ball. Porcello into the windup. Here's the 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, but it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double. Now to the plate, Aaron Hicks. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Hit on the ground out to short.
Here's the 4th hit.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Dylan Betances gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. At the plate, Christian Vasquez. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the seventh. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one just missed outside. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The 1-1 home. Strike two swinging.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92. You can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2 to 3 putout for out number 1. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Previous history against Dellin Betances. He's 0 for 4. 1-0 the count. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Bounce to first. Voigt is there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So here's the slugging first baseman, Jose Abreu now. He's 2 for 3 thus far. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line toward right center. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, don't take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
0-1 the count. The 0-1 pitch. And a ball diving into the dirt, a swing and a miss.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Sanchez finds it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Into the box, Luke Voigt. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Joe Kelly will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
That's too low.
On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Number 25.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Gleyber Torres. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's the 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
Now a curveball stays inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hit high and deep out to left. Looking up is Benintendi, and it's gone into the monster seats. Here's Echeverria now. High in the air and deep to left center field. Ranging back is Bradley, and it bangs off the monster. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he's going to get there, and he's in at third now as the tying run after the one-out triple.
Anytime the ball is hit that hard to deep center, you know it's going to be a tough play. The center fielder gives chase, but it ends up coming off the wall, and by that time, you knew it was going to be a triple.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal. So there'll be runners at the corners with 1 gone.
Up next for the Yankees, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. In for strike 2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt.
And the fastball sails on him, and that gets away. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. Now the payoff pitch home. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. So striding in, Gary Sanchez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a... Here's Mookie Betts. Previous history against Dellin Betances. He's a .333 hitter. He also has 1 home run. And before the pitch here, time is asked for and granted by Woody Keller, the home plate umpire. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball, and he swings. Threw it to fall behind. The 0-1 delivery. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Now batting, Andrew Benintendi. He singled his last time up. And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. Throw gets him. 2 down. Now at the plate, Xander Bogaerts. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First offering on its way. And it's fouled away. Ball's hit on the ground is short. Gregorius is there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired.
Your attention, please.
Ninth inning save situation coming up now as they'll entrust Craig Kimbrell with the baseball here as he'll try and close things out. In now, Didi Gregorius. And in previous meetings with Craig Kimbrell, not great. He's 1 for 8. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Kimbrell, a right-hander who stands an even 6 feet. He was selected in the 3rd round during the 2008 draft.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
Missed with a breaking ball. Full count now, 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Grounder down the line at 3rd. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Here's Neil Walker. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Back goes Betts to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Miguel Andujar will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. The win would belong to Rick Porcello, barring any late excitement here. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Bradley will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Luke Voigt. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Takes a knee-high fastball. And this one's in the dirt. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. 2 balls and a strike to the Yankees' first baseman.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed. And now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1. So now we've got a battle on our hands.
So stepping in, Gleyber Torres, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. From the stretch. Here's a strike.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. 2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees' leadoff man.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Hit hard. Foul. And a full house here at Fenway. 36,984 on their feet. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Well, they sure made it interesting in the ninth, but they leave the tying run stranded at second and the winning run helplessly at first. Could have gone either way, but we were treated to a great battle.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Boston jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Rick Porcello earns the win, his second. Craig Kimbrell closes the door for the save, his 5th of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
The final night score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 3 runs on 9 hits.
Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Looking first at the American League East, the Boston Red Sox defeated the visiting Yankees 3-2. The Blue Jays combined for 10 hits as a team as they beat the O's in Baltimore 6-4. The Rays allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they beat the White Sox on the South Side 10-1. The Cleveland Indians held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they defeated the visiting Tigers 3-1. Alex Gordon had 3 hits on the day as Kansas City disposed of the Mariners 6-4. The Astros picked up 14 hits in total as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 6-1. That now makes 8 straight wins for the team. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim sent 3 balls into the seats as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 8-7. The Miami Marlins allowed only 5 hits in the game as they got the best of the visiting Mets 5-2. The Braves took down the Nationals in Washington 3-1. Wilson Ramos had an outstanding day, driving in 5 on 3 hits as the Phillies pushed past the Reds 7-2. Xavier Cedeno got his 3rd win this season, helping the Brewers down the Cardinals 1-0. The San Diego Padres combined for a 4-hitter as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 4-0. The Los Angeles Dodgers combined to give up just 5 hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 3-1. The Arizona Diamondbacks hit 3 long balls as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 7-5. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long.
Wednesday night baseball now from Fenway Park in Boston. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Chris Sale gets the ball for the Red Sox in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Thanks, Matt. Chris Sale, you're talking about one of the premier pitchers in the game of baseball. Big fastball, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Wipe out slider. Great comparison. He's the closest thing we've seen to Randy Johnson. A nightmare against lefties. 3-pitch guy, fastball, slider, and a changeup that's getting better all the time. He is a definition of a true ace.
Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Matt, they're looking to get a lot more out of Aaron Judge. He's hit under 200 versus left-handed pitching all season long, and the way people are platooning these days, he may be a candidate for that. He's got to make some adjustments against the southpaws because it's killing him and it's killing the team right now.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, and it's gone into the monster seats. Striding into the box, Aaron Judge, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A changeup over the inside corner. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Count still at 1-2. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. A ball and no strikes.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. On to the bottom of the first from Fenway. It's now 1-0 New York. Jay Happ, a southpaw from Illinois, gets the starting call in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Jay Happ, big, tall guy, about 6'4", 215 pounds. Has really put things together. Not overpowering, but pinpoint control. Reminds me a lot of former AL Cy Young Award winner Cliff Lee. Control with really good stuff. Good fastball, good changeup, and his curveball is getting a lot better.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they've been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on the attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Here it comes. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is right there as he takes it for the 2nd out. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. High pop-up. Voit will put this one away, and the side is retired. So Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's got 3 base hits in 17 at-bats. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. And it's 0-2. to Sanchez. And he got him.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let's focus our attention on Xander Bogaerts, shortstop, up the chute. One of the best in the business, one of the smoothest players in the game. We talk a lot about Robinson Cano and how he goes about his business at second base. The X-Man is no different at shortstop, and the bat plays too.
Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Count even now at 1-1. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
No balls and a strike to count. Fastball called for strike 2.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Here's Mookie Betts. In past meetings with Jay Happ, he's got 5 base hits in 26 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Betts is going to turn for second. And this will kick up against the wall near the Red Sox bullpen. The relay throw. And he'll make it to third with a triple. And he'll make it back to third safely. And he may be in need of some oxygen right about now.
That was not the way this pitcher envisioned the beginning of the game. Going for him wasn't that bad of a pitch. He jumps all over it. Nobody can run it down, and he's standing at third feeling pretty good about himself.
So striding in, Andrew Benintendi, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Now the 1-0 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to Hackett, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
3-0 now. Xander Bogaerts is on deck. And he'll just lay this one in there. 3-1. Out of the stretch, here's his 3-1 home. Here's a strike.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage.
And the throw goes to first for the out, but that'll be enough to get the run home as they pull back to even at 1-1.
Good job there to put the ball on the ground and pick up the tying run. This one has the makings of being a close game until the very end.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he rips it on the ground to second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Rafael Devers, the next to bat. In past meetings with J. Happ, he's a .333 hitter. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt. In particular, that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really...
Here's Didi Gregorius. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And flirting with danger on a changeup that missed high for a ball. Now the 2-1. Swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
So we got him swinging. Aaron Hicks is out number 2 here in the 3rd inning. Line drive to center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. Now in the box, Christian Vasquez as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. And Bradley swings and misses at that offering, and he's deep in the hole, 0-2.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Jackie Bradley Jr. becomes the second out in the bottom of the 3rd. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. Pedroia, affectionately nicknamed Laser Show. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. Lifted in the air to right field. Judge will get there, and he puts it away to... In now is the Yankees DH, Andrew McCutchen. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. 1-1 to Andrew McCutchen. So 1-1. bouncer up the middle. And that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Now a throw over to first. Runner's back. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
A high fastball is in there. Ground ball left side. Pedroia on to first to complete the double play.
Up next for the Yankees, left fielder, Giancarlo.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Too low, 1-0. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. A bouncer to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Yanks held in check. On to the bottom of the 4th. Tied 1-1. Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez. He popped out in his first trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Hicks has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Mookie Betts. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Judge back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. So digging in now, Xander Bogaerts. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. And now they've got him picked off. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
There's ball 4. At the plate, Gleyber Torres. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Voit, base runner at first with 1 out. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. Home half of the 5th coming up. All tied at 1-1. Standing in, Xander Bogaerts. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Towards second. And this will be put away easily for the out. Digging in, Rafael Devers. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. This is pulled into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. Digging in, Christian Vasquez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Gregorius backhands it deep in the hole, and they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Hey, D-Roll, that's great hustle out of the box right there. The shortstop has to go deep in the hole to make the play, but he was thinking base hit as soon as he made contact.
Yeah, perfect placement right there. He's definitely rewarded for it right there. Nice play by the shortstop. There's not much you can do. You can either plant that right foot and try and come unglued with a throw to first base. You can use the Derek Jeter, try and jump throw, but I didn't think he was going to get him either way.
First offering on its way. And a fastball just a bit up. Looking at his career totals, Bradley is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Got a piece. It's 2-2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Here's Didi Gregorius. First time up, he went down looking. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. High and deep to right center. Back goes Betts at the track. And this will kick up against the wall near the Red Sox bullpen. And he'll make it as he starts out inning number 6 with a leadoff triple. Standing in, Aaron Hicks, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. 0-1 the count. 0-1 count, and the pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Count remains at 0-2. Stephen Wright is forced onto the mound now following the injury. 0-2, here it comes. Knuckleball floating dangerously high and missing. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Fastball called strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal. So there'll be runners at the corners with one gone.
Designated hitter, Andrew McCutcheon.
Here's Andrew McCutcheon now. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. In there, strike one.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now sure would be a good time.
The 1-1 now to McCutcheon. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Here's big Aaron Judge. And they're runners at the corners now. Hard hit ball to second. Up with the ball is Pedroia. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. Still tied 1 apiece. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Dustin. Pedroia.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit out towards second. Torres brings it in. And that's out number 1. Stepping in, Jose Abreu. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hit sharply on the ground. And a sliding attempt at second, but he can't corral it, and that ought to be a base hit.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Here's J.D. Martinez. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. High in the air out towards shallow right. Judge is going to get there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Mookie Betts. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Way out in front.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him. Hey, not a bad way to start the nightcap. 3 at-bats, 3 base hits, D-Row.
Yeah, the pressure falls off you after you go 1 for 1. 2 for 2, all smiles. 3 for 3, get the party.